Hong Kong protesters crowdfund legal and medical fees. As Hong Kong enters its 7th week of protests, all signs are pointing to a long summer of demonstrations ahead. They'll be sustained. Across the city, all sorts of grassroots initiatives have popped up to support the protests in different ways, including raising funds for lawyers to link in Chinese, or to fund research and publicity with people who may previously never have attended a protest, tapping into their respective fields of expertise to help in their own small ways. There are a lot of creative ways to support the movement, said L, a co-founder of a website selling protective gear to protesters who didn't want to be identified. Everyone is using. The protests began in opposition to a revival that would have made it possible to extradite suspects to mainland China to face trial. After the bill was on, L and 4 other friends, all of whom work full-time jobs, decided to launch HK Protect after seeing demonstrators from police during protests on June 1. 2 Youth Day lawmakers were supposed to meet to move the bill forward. They poured in HK Protect stocks protective gear for protesters. According to L, a recent post on a local online forum captured the spirit animating the donations. There is no lawsuit that cannot be won, only lawyers who cannot be afforded. There is no injury. Already, several crowdfunding campaigns launched on sites like Go Get Funding, since the wave of protests have blown past records within days, sometimes within mere hours. Fund setups. Crowdfunded money is going toward covering medical fees for injured protesters, as some have come to distrust the city's public hospitals after it was revealed that a loophole in the government-run hospital authority's data management system could have police as they were in 2006 HKT. If you would like to seek help from private clinics instead of going to a public hospital, please contact on Telegram. They have doctors from Anti-Lab at Anti-Lab. That launched in late June to raise money to international newspapers around the world ahead of the G20 summit, amassed HK $5.5 million in a single morning, and ads were eventually placed in, including the New York Times, the Washington Post, and the Guardian. The world is watching our movement. During day 1 of Osaka Summit, we reached out to all North American readers and with our open letter. Freedom HK at Freedom HKG. Hong Kongers don't pull any punches when it comes to money, said Crystal Tong, a 25-year-old student who donated to the advertising campaign. Other crowdfunding campaigns established in recent weeks include one from the Hong Kong Journalists Association amid reports of during the recent protests. It has raised over a crowdfunding campaign set up by the Hong Kong Journalists Association to provide financial assistance to any member of the press in Hong Kong. Another, set up by a non-profit organization co-founded by former top Hong Kong official Anson Chan, hopes to raise HK $1 million to of the extradition bill controversy. Separately, we talk about climbing mountains together, and I want to do my part, said S, another co-founder of HK Protect, the online store selling protective gear. She describes her
raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.